Hello, my name is Jeff Ray. I am the co-director of Hidden Scenes. I do the sound design and music as well. I'm the co-director with Martin, who you'll be hearing from next. I was also the founder of Mission Creek, San Francisco, and you can see one of the posters back here. And I'm the co-founder of Mission Creek, Iowa City, which is still in existence. It's on its 19th year. And I was the co-director of Mission Creek, Oakland with Kiyomi, my good friend Kiyomi, who unfortunately passed away in the ghost ship fire. It's my goal to continue working on this documentary film and to show an early cut of the film in next year's 20th anniversary of Mission Creek, Iowa City. Now, the film roughly covers the Bay Area music scene from the mid-90s to present day, but it doesn't just cover all the amazing, talented musicians of the Bay Area. It's also a universal story about the struggle of artists and musicians and just how amazing and resilient artists and musicians are. Especially how we navigate the current difficult world that we are in, that we live in. And we need donations to help keep this film going. We are 3 years in and have done a lot of work. We have, however, maxed out our credit cards, and now we're paying on these loans. And just please give whatever you can. Next will be Martin to talk about how much work we've done already. And also please check out the trailer that does a better job in explaining what this documentary is about than I do. I also really want to thank everyone, and we hope to present this within the next few years. Thank you again. Bye-bye.
Hi, it's Martin, co-director and editor from Hidden Scenes. Jeff and me have been working on this film for the last 3 years. We shot about 35 interviews and a whole bunch of variety scenes. Now we're in a long process of editing the film together. We're at the point now where we need to go and shoot a bunch more scenes and interviews to bring this film over the finish line. Please donate so we can finish this film. Thank you so much.
I really don't know what to tell you about the mid-90s.
Oh gosh, 20 years ago is like kind of a long time, huh? I'm glad y'all are asking me this now, because if it had been another 10 years, I don't think I would recount any of this.
The scene in the Bay Area. It was a really special scene, and I have nostalgia for it all the time.
As far as like traditional music is concerned, it was just completely open-ended, and that was the part of it that I absolutely loved.
In San Francisco, there seemed to be an inexhaustible supply of crazy great bands. For the better part of 16 years, I booked close to 15,000 bands.
Really difficult music, difficult live shows, and art that was just out of time, out of everything.
Got rid of any careerist notions about making music pretty early on. You know, I mean, the most successful people we knew in music still had jobs.
I didn't ever like playing in venues. I felt the warehouse shows were the best shows.
The music scene there was always strange, very odd. People were more interested in being weird than they were in being successful or being even really all that musical. Maybe it's got to do with San Francisco being on a peninsula and kind of isolated from the rest of the country in some sort of symbolic way.
I was like 20, and I just remember it being a crazy, like, queer vibe. There were so many scenes going on at the time, so I was like in the punk scene or whatever, but then I moved over into the dance scene in the Bay.
So it was like the arts, sculptures, performance art, storytelling.
So I could really be an artist and be a musician. It was really easy at that time. My room was $133.
I can't say it was all good that we were living in this super cheap kind of derelict building lifestyle, but again, when you're 24, you just don't really care.
Everything kind of has a beginning, middle, and an end. The middle was the best part, the end was the worst. I saw a poster bigger than life. It's Apple, Mac.
It just changed everything from yay to oh.
People without soul go to places where there's soul to suck up the soul that they do not have.
Another element that really put the nail in the coffin of the underground art scene was the ghost ship.
December of 2016, an old warehouse packed for a concert went up in flames. 36 people died in the deadliest fire in Oakland's history. It takes a long time sometimes to deal with people being gone, especially when it's the people that seemed the most full of life.
I just thinking about then and now, I guess just kind of feeling like there were so many more possibilities then.
I was really, really immersed in what you might call a San Francisco-ness. There was something about living there that was very different from any place else. I was trying for a long time to fit into an LA thing, and it just wasn't working. I was too San Francisco-ized. The normal world of people rapping and wearing Gucci and stuff like that, I just can't stand it.
I ended up buying a truck. And now I live in a truck so that I never have to watch my neighborhood get gentrified again.